Welcome to the most unknown podcast, ladies and gentlemen. We apologize for the week off, man. We needed that though. I think we needed that, right?
Why we apologizing and we human?
Yeah, we human, but we try
The
to keep it
fuck?
consistent,
Just
man. That's
said
the
it in
goal.
this said in the story.
The
We not
goal is to
doing the
try
show.
to
We
try
not
to
doing
keep
the
it
show this week.
consistent.
Ain't nobody apologizing to other humans.
Um,
Fucking human.
yeah, but I had to. This the end. I came to the end of Ramadan yesterday. Um, I feel like I got like a 75-80% success rate, which is pretty good for me. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't been able to complete a successful Ramadan in a very long time. And I usually
What makes it
the
successful?
guilt be eating me up, huh?
What makes it successful? No funny.
I don't know. I think I was more focused on it this time around.
No, I'm saying what make like what do you what
Oh,
what's the basis
like-
of like what does that mean?
Completing an actual a full day Ramadan is, of course, the no eating part, which is that's the easy part. But the no eating and drinking, the um, um, no gossiping, no like talking ill about people, cursing, no sex, no, all of that stuff. Um, so I feel like I got like the prayer, charity work, etc. I feel like I got to like 70% success rate, man. Which is good for me. I ain't tripping. I'm happy with that. With that, but I'm also happy that it's over with before like the summer starts, before it's my birthday, because I'm trying to enjoy it.
Yeah.
I got a couple days I got to make up, but neither here nor there. What's going on with y'all, fellas, man?
Good, yeah. Everything good. Just old. Everything.
The sinuses whooping your ass.
I know,
just
dog.
kicking my fucking ass, dog.
This nigga
Shout out all
dying.
y'all that be in the same boat that know what like this year's a little crazy though. There's some new pollen out there or something. This shit
You always had allergies?
fuck yeah.
For real? Since you was young?
Yeah, it's always around this time though. Like during the summer it evens back out. It be now when it starts
Spring.
when shit starts. Yeah,
You got allergies, Roy?
This pollen, that's it. I'm allergic to shit, but like this pollen.
Y'all niggas be hurting. I be seeing niggas
Speaking
be
of which,
hurting.
hold on, I be
I be seeing niggas be hurting with the allergies, dog.
Yeah.
Like the Zyrtec and this going crazy. I don't know what that feels like. I know it can happen like later in life.
It's just
I
you
don't
stuff.
want
It's just cloudy inside your
your nasal
inside your
passages
body.
all fucked.
Yeah, you everything.
You feel like you got a
just-
cold, like it's a cold.
It is. It gets a cold. That's the wild part about it. Pollen can make you sick. Like it gets you fucked up.
Sheesh, I got enough issues, bro. I ain't trying. I don't need that shit. I got
Yeah.
enough. I got
Like,
enough shit going wrong.
You,
Yo. I don't need that.
it gets you fucked up. Like your nose is just stuffy all day. You don't want to go outside. You don't want to do shit. You just want to chill, sneeze, just keep getting that shit out. That shit suck.
And
So you
Zyrtec,
gotta put your mask back on.
the mask help.
Yeah, it definitely. Every time I go outside, I got a mask on, cause I'm by trees and shit. So like
shit probably will.
that shit help. Like some oil or something, put on your nose and shit. Like,
The
that shit
eucalyptus
help.
oil, I heard it helps.
Yeah, I
Peppermint.
forgot what type of oil it is, but it does help. You just put on your face. And just stay away from like too much cologne and shit like that. Too much body like shit like that.
Damn, that sound like a lot.
Yeah,
Right?
because when you outside just chilling, you smelling like one time I was just smelling my cologne like, oh no, I put too much on. You know what I'm saying? So that shit suck.
We're gonna get to this snowfall.
I be hearing my mother like, Mom, I need the package for the allergies, and I take them before I even do anything. Take like 3 or 4 of them, you be good.
Yeah,
I didn't see about that shot.
what? Oh, it's a shot.
Niggas saying they got a shot now. I'll take it. They don't understand when this shit bad, it feel like a cold. It don't even feel like allergies
that's
for
what
real.
I'm
Like
saying.
energy wise and everything. That shit zap you. It should really feel like a cold. Yeah. Same time every year, bro.
I'm gonna cross fingers, man. I know it can happen later in life. I just hope and pray. Don't come my way, dog. I got enough issues. It's a story that I seen yesterday on a dude named Tanner Cook. He's a YouTube prankster type of dude.
White boy got killed, got shot.
He got shot in Virginia,
Yeah, that's what you get.
hospitalized.
That's what you
They
get.
say he was following the dude.
He was in a Walmart.
Maybe I don't think it was out in public.
Oh,
He was like following the dude trying to play a prank on him, and dude just thought he was being like followed. And then homie approached him. I don't know what happened, but he shot the dude. Like, and they trying to like
There we go.
let him off on it because
There
they
we go.
probably gonna give him like a little bit of time, but
I mean,
Homie
he
was
got.
like,
I mean,
he gets time.
he got time.
yeah, I don't know, man. You
I
can't
think the
you
prankster
can't-
should get time.
I think because you brandishing weapons in public, bro. Like I don't know, homie went to the
Virginia State, you
extent
could carry.
of touching him or what the specifics are like that, but
You could carry in Virginia.
I think you can.
the YouTuber is known for pulling audacious practical jokes on unsuspecting strangers. Listen, this is this is like the era of mental health issues. Why you running up on people though? You don't know what the fuck niggas got going on.
This nigga
Not running
wait,
up on
and then,
nobody.
and then the wild part about the story, he waited like he was praying on him. So
Yeah.
you prayed and got shot, nigga.
His father said that.
Man, he ain't pulled him out. He ain't killed him.
His father came out talking about like if my son has to deal with the punishment for this, you actually like go arrest the producers of these prank shows and this and that. I'm like, what?
Nah,
you
Pop,
passing
you
the
want
buck,
to get
bro?
shot too?
You passing
Like,
the
nigga,
buck,
oh man,
bro?
nigga, you want something too?
Come on, man. Your son
Y'all
out
both
here
want to be in the same
doing
twin
dickhead shit,
bags.
dog.
Fuck out of here.
That's what
That's what he get. That's what y'all get. Cause it's an art to do that shit. Like y'all doing that shit for views. People don't like that shit. People that shit travels, bro. Like y'all tripping. Glad somebody popped their ass.
y'all be touching people and shit. Like, just
be
get out of
walking up
hand,
on-
dog.
Yeah, bro. That's
Get
not
outta hand,
respecting
bro.
space. I'm a space type of person, so I understand.
Do a regular prank, bro. I seen the dude. It's a dude that be doing like the prank. He be in the grocery store. He got like a fake envelope, like an envelope with fake money. So he like, hey ma'am, I think you dropped this. I don't know if this yours. They be like, yeah, that's mine. That's mine. Give me that. That's for my son. I be like, bro, that's not yours. It's not yours, bro. And when you walk away, you gonna be sick when you open the envelope and you realize it's all fake money in there.
Yeah.
But like shit like that is funny. But like when you get to touching people and like hitting people, throwing shit at people,
That shit get
following
old.
niggas, it's
It be
like,
funny, but it takes a toll, bro. Like,
I'm glad,
You know,
lucky
I'm
for
glad
him,
them niggas got
he
shot.
ain't die. So
nah. Next nigga might get smoked because you just
it's
don't
been, he
keep
ain't that
fucking.
first one.
This-
Get shot.
That should just send everybody like, hey,
Oh,
going
what's
into
the-
these Walmart fucking with people who just gotta do shit, bro. Come on, bro. Y'all gotta stop. It be funny sometimes, but like, I be saying shit, it get out of hand. So,
What's the young boy who was
People too on the edge for that shit now.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it's the wrong era for that. No, this is not the era for that. Mental health is at an all-time high, bro. People got all kind of issues. They're dealing with all type of shit. You just cannot be.
they
running
just
up on
mind and people
strangers,
minding
bro.
their business. That's the shit
Yeah.
about it. They mind their fucking business.
Damn, this is the one I wanted to talk about.
Motherfucker don't even want to go to the store because y'all want to be on YouTube. Like, that shit crazy.
Get this shit DoorDash. Get everything. So I had to deal with these.
God,
pranks and
call
niggas.
Walmart. They got to deliver your shit now. Fucking YouTubers want to invade the space of people's privacy.
Did y'all hear the story that the young boy, the 16-year-old dude, Ralph Yarl?
Yeah, from Missouri. They
yeah.
They actually locked it. They locked the old nigga up.
Yeah, you heard the story?
Actually,
I'm
locked
trying
him
to
up.
listen to.
He was 84-year-old white man shot him in the head for knocking on his door.
Stood on him, shot him twice.
Yeah, so 84-year-old white dude, homeowner. He said the boy came to was knocking on the wrong door, looking for his, like trying to pick his little brothers up.
And
Went to
by rule, it's justifiable. Like by their rule down there, it was
Why?
justifiable, right?
I don't think so.
No,
He
he's
No,
was
I'm not
locked
arrested.
talking
up.
about
He's
immoral
locked
No,
up.
compass.
he
but like,
arrested him. They arrested.
Okay,
they
I
arrested
know.
him. They let him go, and they rearrested him.
Yeah, I thought that was a thing that they
Yeah,
was
they
they were trying
rearrested
to
him.
say he was within his.
They saying it was a
rights
racial
down
component. Even his grandkids, they came out and was like,
Yeah, he racist.
You know,
Grandpa was racist as shit. Yeah, niggas.
you know, he's been like hypnotized by like this the MAGA rhetoric and you know all of this other shit that's going on.
I seen an interview today by his ex-wife. She said, "Please don't feel sorry for him.
It's an evil dude, man.
He's an evil old motherfucker."
You think he gonna get?
He 84 years old. They probably gonna
He
cut him
probably
some
died
slack,
before
but
he
he
get the
need
time.
he needs.
It
some
sucked
time,
though. The whole situation sucked because he
Yeah.
could just die and don't get no time. Like that's
He probably
That's the
died
thing
within
about-
like a couple months of getting logged from.
yeah. Like they sent him to that shit. They going it sucked. I feel bad for the family of Ralph. Prayers
They
that he
ain't
pulled
survived though,
through.
man.
Prayers he pulled
Speaking
through.
of jail time though. Remember I told y'all niggas in here too. See, stop doubting my crime acumen. All y'all out there.
Crime
I-
acumen.
I told all y'all niggas. Remember I ain't even try to brag about it because it's a fucked up scenario. But remember I told you them homies that took Slim on the trip in Cancun and she
they
died.
got
Remember
off.
I told you that none of them
Nothing
would do
happened.
any time because it was nothing enough. I told niggas said I was wild. I told it's not enough.
That's
Everybody was like they
crazy,
had to fight. I'm like that don't prove a murder, yeah. I told y'all they didn't even take it to trial. They just dropped it straight up. I told it wasn't
That's
nothing.
crazy.
I told you it wasn't enough there, bro.
That's sad.
That's nuts.
That's sad.
I be
dog.
watching my crime documents. I be telling y'all, bro, you gotta. It's a motherfucker to prove some of this shit in court, bro. Like it really is, yeah.
You know, yeah, they
That's
say they
wild,
ain't take
though.
United States
They ain't even
gonna
take it to
their
trial
case.
because they know they didn't have enough. That shit would have
Yeah.
been.
A
The
waste.
prosecution ain't even have enough to
What
proceed
side of
that
Mexico
shit.
that's from? They cover that shit. That shit
Oh,
crazy.
that is crazy.
That's when they was. I told you. That's when they was done. When the Mexican authorities that pulled up to the scene,
Stay
when
out
they
of Mexico, black
investigated it,
people.
and they said it was no foul play. That nail gavel.
Oh,
Stay
see,
out of
that
Mexico,
type of
black
shit.
people.
That's that type of shit you can't.
I've seen
That's,
like 5 incidents that's happened in Mexico back to back.
that's the type of shit that eat you alive. It's like a parent or somebody who cares about.
Yeah.
Like when you don't know what happened. Like you have no ideas. Nobody. You can't.
somebody
pin it.
know.
Yeah, somebody knows, but you'll never find out, right? And that's the
They're probably gonna tell them on their deathbed or some shit, or when they about to die. Probably
like
reach
the
out
chick
or
who
something
lied on
like
Emmett
that.
Till.
But
That's a tough way to live, bro. You just going, your kid, you lost a child, bro. The rest of you never gonna know what happened. I want to know. I just want to know something, bro.
I personally would be locked up because look, the justice system says y'all.
But
good. Y'all not good in my book, and this book like we not.
Think about
we
to turn
not
into the
cool.
Punisher.
Oh yeah,
But like, who do you
Something about to happen.
Frank Castle and shit. But who do you like go after though?
Somebody, bro, 4 kids aren't going on a vacation with my child, and then they come back dead. 4 people there, and nobody got no answers. Nah, that's cool. We'll find out. Something gonna shake.
Oh, somebody's house getting shot at.
Somebody
Somebody
I
get
ain't
fucked
gonna
up.
say would, but
Somebody.
That's a
I'm not
leaving.
riding off into the sunset. I'll put it like that.
Somebody
You
leaving
know what
with
I'm
some
saying?
wheelchairs.
That's a tough one, dog.
Yeah, I need answers.
Because what do you got with kids? You just gonna you got to be there for your kids, bro.
I can't imagine that.
That's what make adulthood tough. Bro.
I can't imagine not consuming my life though.
Oh, God, it's probably
You know what
going
I'm
to.
saying? Just as a
It's
regular-
probably going to, but like just like.
Like nothing. Like
got
nobody
other-
got like nothing. Nobody reached out.
the law,
Nothing.
Mexico.
Nobody got nothing for me.
Mexico.
And y'all talked to me while y'all was over there. You know what I'm saying? So it's
law,
like it's
bro.
a whole different level of like, nah, something gotta.
Getting away from
you gonna
getting
do,
off
though?
on murder.
Huh?
Got other kids to take
Who
care of.
murdered a woman, right?
Well, we don't know what happened though.
They say they beat her up and she died after she got beat up.
That's what they said.
That's what they
That's what the
said.
people said. But
That's what the fucking footage.
Mexican
look-
government.
look
That's
bad.
a fight though. That's not a murder.
Yeah, she wasn't dead in the video.
Yeah. And honestly, I can say that wasn't it. That girl,
don't
that
think that's
girl,
what it was?
that girl that was beating her, she's not strong enough to kill her. You know? Even when you look at it's not enough. Like you know what I'm saying? Like it's her how she died though too. That's not. They said her some vertebrae was snapped or some shit like that. That girl can't do that, bro. She's not that strong. She's not doing that. I don't know what happened, but niggas know. That's the bottom
Somebody
line.
know.
Yeah,
Her
somebody
neck, so
know.
They definitely know, bro. Her neck was broken.
Her neck was broken.
Something was broken in like a vertebrae. She got the
Vertebrae
injury
is
was-
your neck,
Yeah,
right?
I think but I want to Google be safe, but something.
So after she beat her up, she broke her neck.
It's fishy, dog.
It's
That's a fishy one, bro.
Mexico is sick. Black people stay out of Mexico.
Remember what I told you that it was gonna be hard because jury got conscience too. They just don't like giving life out, and it's a tough sell to say that these 4 kids that have no criminal record, that have nothing on record of their life, took a trip out to Cancun to kill one of their friends and fly. Like it doesn't. That's hard enough to prove in itself, and then you
Very
gotta
hard.
like, you know what I'm saying? It's a tough prove in court, bro. And then the shit that happened that was like they had dinner reservation that night. They told the cleaning person, so it's like they kind of invited the cleaning person up before like. If they planned it, bro, it was planned masterfully. But that it's just a tough. I as soon as I heard the story, I was
Naturally, they got all.
Yeah.
They got all. Her body is dead. Everybody fucking shaking ass and eating food, and she's dead upstairs.
Woo.
Come on, Mo. No.
That's like that
No,
type of shit
no.
though. Like if you one
Fuck
of them, if you one
no.
of them kids, bro.
She's dead upstairs. And they shake her ass on the table. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be. I'm not condoning this, but I'm just
that
saying.
shit made
like,
me wonder what happened. 'Cause
like,
honestly,
dog,
in my mind,
dog.
I don't think they took.
She
on
been
that trip
dead
to
for
kill
like
her. Personally, but something
after
happened.
that video,
You feel
bro.
me?
After
Something
they
happened.
got into an altercation, she been dead, and they left her in there. So it's just like, come on, that result got something to do with that.
But I feel like shit like that, you like eventually, niggas don't take shit like that. You can't. That's your conscience gonna start fucking with you.
Yeah,
If
somebody's gonna.
If you one of
it's
them
gonna
other,
pitch.
them,
It's
your
always-
I'm
conscience is gonna
surprised they
start
didn't
fucking with
snitch
you.
because I told you the only way they start telling and nobody said nothing. And you know what I'm saying?
Your
Which is
conscience
crazy.
is eventually. I don't know if it's 10
Conscience gonna
years,
fuck
5
you, gonna eat you
years,
alive.
20 years. That's hard to keep that type of secret though.
Yeah, it
for that,
is.
for the
It
rest
is.
of
You
your
think
life.
they killed
bro. I don't know if they did or didn't. I would hope not for humanity's sake, but I don't put nothing past people, so I don't know
They
who.
got into an argument.
It might have been an accident. Something might have happened and they didn't know what to do. They started panicking. I don't know what the fuck happened, but like,
The
that
USA
type of
is
shit is
powerful.
hard
They
to
can
cover
get that
up.
footage they want to, bro.
That type of shit is hard to take to your grave, bro.
Oh, y'all that was talking crazy in the comments. Go ahead and apologize now.
You was
Like I
right,
said,
bro.
it ain't gonna be. I told you because I don't want to say like I'm not happy that it happened, but it's just it was gonna be a tough prove, bro. It's gonna be a tough prove.
Ooh, that's a tough way to go, dog.
Feel for the parents though.
Parents
I
gotta live with that
yeah,
shit, not having no answers to nothing.
That's all right, bro.
Just know you sent your kid out. The kid went out the country to have a good time with their friends.
That shit's sad.
That shit make you
I commend them for not being dangerous. Cause I don't know, bro. That's all I would think. Like sleep about. Like I don't know how you sleep at night. You wake up like, bro. It's no way, bro. This shit is like consumed. Like how? Yeah.
It's
Shout
crazy
out them, man.
Crazy thing about humanity is like human beings are like trained to get used to shit. Unfortunately, like it's
How many
not.
nightmares do you think you will have until you wake up and be like, all right,
A
enough?
lot.
Like
You
nah.
probably not. You're never gonna be the same version of yourself, but you gotta like weigh like what am I gonna do here? I got other children to be responsible for. If you're that father, I got a wife. I'm gonna end up killing these other people. And still don't get no answers.
I ain't saying you gotta
And
kill
be in
them.
jail
I'm
for the
not-
rest of my life.
I'm not saying I never said you had to kill them. I'm just saying like you like I don't know, just staying in the house seems kind of wild, bro.
Somebody
But like, what
gotta-
options do you really have? Like honestly,
Somebody got to pay. Somebody
Even if you
gotta
make idle threats. You feel me?
Just
Like
like,
that you don't
wait.
that you don't plan on following up on.
Somebody
Like you
leaving,
gotta like
somebody's leaving
yeah.
brunch got to pay.
somebody got.
I'm outside of school just watching. Like I
Somebody
might not put my
we gotta
hands
get
on them,
even.
but like
It's gonna consume your
They
whole
gotta
life.
feel my presence like somehow. Like I don't know.
I'm gonna make you uncomfortable. a
Yeah,
little
yeah,
bit.
at least bare minimum. Bare minimum, you gotta think I'm gonna do something.
I'm old school. Somebody got to pay. Hurt one, you got to hurt all.
Hurt people, man.
But whatever the
That's
parents
it,
do,
right?
I wouldn't be mad at either. I wouldn't be mad at.
We just need to find out how
That's tough.
Mexican laws, isn't it Mexico, right?
I believe so. Yeah.
How Mexican laws could just not,
I mean,
if stuff goes down in
they
your
ran their little
resort,
test or whatever. They said
in your
they-
resort, and it's like, USA is powerful. They could take over, but I don't know how Mexico going. Like, it's just
It's also a young black girl, so I'm not sure they're gonna exhaust all their resources to figure it out.
facts, yeah.
It's just like we tried, we gave it on the shot. Next, let's go see what
Stay
happens.
out of Mexico,
And in
black
retrospect,
people.
I think the
I love
video. I think
Mexico.
the video might have saved
Fuck
them.
out of
man,
Mexico.
G shit.
Really?
Yeah, because like, if a call is just made and somebody's dead, right? The person's dead. She got in a fight not too long ago, so like she'll have to have bruises on. Like imagine that video didn't come out and you just see a person dead. She has bruises. She's clearly been hit. It's like, oh, y'all beat this girl to death. Like it's almost a foregone conclusion. But because you can actually see the video and see that, all right, while she is getting her ass whooped, she's fully like nothing in this video is proof of like she's going to. She's alright in this video. She's getting her ass whooped, but she's like, you can tell she's moving. She's alright. So it's like, so you can be like, all right, this was a fight, this is a disagreement, but that's different from pulling up. I think it'd been a lot harder for them if they just pulled up to the scene. There was no video, and you see her bruised, beat like and dead. You know what I'm saying? That's a little.
I was about to tell the whole lie, bro. I was about to lie like shit. I was about to be like, I never went out of town with the homies and niggas got into a fight. That's a
Yeah,
fucking
that's a lie.
That's a lie. Because I've definitely been out of town with my niggas. And
I can name mad times it should have happened too.
Niggas
Like
fault.
it's a lot more times where it's about to happen. I think I almost fought Jock on like 3 trips. Bro.
so
Like three
So I'm
separate
saying-
whole trips. Like
So I'm not
VA
gonna
beat
say
for sure.
I'm not gonna say like it nothing happened, but like that and to be on camera and somebody would have broke it up. They just let her get like pummeled essentially.
I ain't gonna hold you too. With us, if we were to squabble on a trip and a nigga had out a camera, like we got to fight after all this is over.
Why
Like,
is the
fuck
camera
you
out
doing?
here,
Like,
bro?
you know what I'm
It's
saying?
a family
Like,
thing.
yeah.
What you got the camera for?
Yeah, that's not cool.
Yeah,
for
that's not cool, bro. But
that's not cool for that.
that's a tough one, bro. I just pray for that for the
I
family.
could do
dog.
it to a family.
'Cause that's a tough pill to swallow, man. Very, very tough pill to swallow.
Fuck that result. Stay out of Mexico, black people.
They was
Stay
kidnapping
out of-
black folks for a while.
Them other black people
And in
was wildin'
Dominican
though.
Republic,
They was definitely out there doing something bad.
Oh yeah, nah, but I seen something
them other, them, the
with a
other-
like 16-year-old boy and his family got killed at the result. So I seen that too. That shit, the fucking she tried to get a surgery. Oh yeah, you actually.
Oh, her, yeah. I seen
that
she
shit.
trying to get a cert.
Narcos is
that
made me
shit.
scared to death of
That
Mexico.
that
Like, just-
Oh,
they
it's tough.
fucking they drove down there and some shit like that.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Damn,
I want to
God,
get straight to
bro.
I want to get straight to the resort as quick as I possibly can.
I'm never going to Mexico,
drive
bro.
through. I'm not trying to drive through Mexico.
I'll be the biggest snitch ever in Mexico. I'm calling the police. Anything go left,
Who? What
weary.
police?
Yeah,
What
right.
police?
That's
What
probably
police?
the I need to
Cartel.
I'm gonna put in a
They gonna call
report.
the cartel and say, "Hey,
Cartel.
he called us looking for."
John, come here.
calling the
Yeah.
police, bro.
We're gonna have a short
Yeah,
nigga
nah,
like
that-
El Chapo. John,
Policia.
come here.
Police out.
I'm
Come
calling
here.
the police.
Come
I
here.
don't want
Yeah,
no-
all right.
nothing
You
on me.
gonna be, gonna stuff all kind of burritos in your ass. That's what they say on Bruce Street.
I'm leaving anonymous tips in the resort and all that. I see the man about
Part
yay
of
high.
That's not gonna work.
you
They
call
ain't-
the
they all
police.
in
You're part
cahoots,
of
man.
the second.
That nigga you called that you thought was an Uber driver, you gonna take you
He
off
called you
course.
guy. No, we're part of the thing.
Yeah, nah, that's not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm driving to Mexico. I'm cool on. I'm good on that one.
I'm never going,
Fly
bro.
straight.
I always
If
wanted.
it's
I'm
not
never
the
going.
stripper
Yeah,
can't
I'm not
fine.
trying
I
to-
mean, nothing else.
I'm not trying to drive
And honestly,
through
Cancun
Mexico.
probably
so-
never see me. Like I have no desire to even like. I'm good, bro. It's bad other places, bro.
Yeah, you got the options, dog. You got the options. I'm not going straight there. And to drive through is kind of wild. So, hey, did y'all know that this the lowest ratings the NBA playoffs had in like 4 or 5 years?
How?
I don't know. So I read the report like 2 days ago. So it's the lowest ratings.
I'm trying to think why. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. That should be finicky.
It's like the lowest ratings they've had. Even last year was kind of low. It's even lower than last year.
I think because it started too early, right after the season. Probably got started a little later.
You know, crazy stat too. The finals with the Suns and Giannis when he won the title.
That shit was low.
The draft, the second day of the draft, not even the first round. The second day of the draft had higher ratings than the whole finals.
What?
The Bucks and the Suns. Swear. I heard that shit the other day.
Why? Why do you think that is?
I mean, NFL was king here, like by a mile, clearly. You know what I'm saying? But
It's the second day of the
another
NFL
wildest
draft.
joint. Another wildest joint. That, you know what's
The
crazy?
second day of the draft was
Yeah, it was
higher?
higher in the finals.
What? How? That's impossible.
I'm gonna tell you when that was
That's
crazier.
wild,
I'm gonna tell you
dog.
when that was crazier. Thursday night.
Motherfuckers do watch the draft
when
like my
LeBron
ass.
returned to Cleveland,
Mm-hmm.
his return to Cleveland when they played the Knicks, it was him and Melo. First of all, that's just a good game off the rip.
Yeah.
But it was his return to Cleveland. The Panthers played the Saints that night on Thursday Night Football.
More ratings.
Way more ratings than Browns return to Cleveland. And that's when I knew, like, yo, this shit wild, bro.
Eesh, dog.
Damn, it's American
Speaking of Melo,
sports.
you're a Melo guy.
You're a Melo
You
guy.
hear Clint's comparison between Melo and Fab?
That was disrespectful.
You said what?
Clint, he said he compares
That was
Melo
I
and
told you, Clan be wild.
Melo
Clint
and
been
Fab.
wild since he left.
Melo
He
and
been
Fab.
wild since he got the show, dog.
So you need to be reeled in a little
You
bit.
need to
bro.
be reeled in, bro. You gotta get humble, bro.
Melo and Fab are equivalent, which I can kind of understand.
I get it, though.
I don't get it. What? No. What the fuck?
Because Melo really don't, like, I ain't going to say that because
You say he don't have no.
Yeah, he hasn't like technically won nothing, but he's beloved. You respect him.
You know he's
fuck
good
with
at
him.
his.
You know he's good at his
he's
craft.
skilled
like,
at his
yeah,
craft.
He's skilled. Like nobody's gonna shit on Melo.
But he
Like,
don't have no
man,
rings
you
to
might get in a fight. You in the right bar and you talk too filthy about Melo.
You might get beat up, the person right next to you.
A nigga might cuff you. You know what I'm saying? So,
No, I don't
but
see
in
it.
reality, he hasn't. And Fab the same way. Like you know, he's lyrical. You know, he's a genius. He's a whatever. But it's just like, what if you just not. And Brooklyn's a tough borough to be under too, bro. But you know, shout out to Fab.
Damn.
That's top 5 in Brooklyn. I don't care what nobody says.
When he go to sleep, Fab ain't scared of. Look, Fab, your life is maxed out. Whatever score, like you know what I'm saying. It's nothing more he could have done for.
I don't
real,
like that comparison. Bad
You think so?
comparison.
What?
You think
Fab?
he hit the ceiling?
Because it wasn't for lack of try. Look, if the audience,
I don't think he hit
if
a
the
ceiling.
audience
Coach
don't
Summer
feel
was
you-
tough.
Oh nah, but even that, like that's a good worker. That's a good project.
He dropped
like, you know what
good
I'm saying?
projects.
The Soul Tape series, the
Oh, yeah.
It's just his
it's
albums,
nothing
like,
more he could have done for real.
He ain't got no good albums. Just like Jadakiss. Jadakiss, name me a good Jadakiss album.
Nah, the Kiss of Death was straight.
Yeah, I like
The Kiss of Death was the only one I'm gonna get. The joint with Morale.
Kiss of Death was good.
Kiss of Death was straight. That's what I
That
did.
second one, I didn't like it. The last kiss was cool.
But if you're still putting out music to like your standards and your quality,
His
and
best,
like everybody
his
just
best
not feeling
project
it,
to
I
me
can't
was
blame
Freddie
you.
versus Jay-Z.
That joint was hard too.
That joint was hard.
Freddie versus yeah, but that Melo comparison was kind of like
I get it, I
I
dig
can
it.
kind of see it.
No, I don't see it. Fuck y'all. Don't get me started.
I was like, I could kind of see it a little bit.
Speaking of which, your man Simba's too high on his high horse, bro.
Why? You don't like Simba?
I seen him at Hartford.
Oh,
I seen him
God.
part.
It's too much.
He's annoying, bro.
You ain't done nothing yet, bro.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that's
that's a
like
fact.
stop this.
That's
like
a fact, he
you
hasn't.
haven't done anything, and you might not.
I
Like, you know what I'm
was
saying?
gonna
Like,
click
you
that.
might-
It's very possible.
I was about to.
I only seen one clip of the joint
How many years has it been since the freestyle?
because you know I'm not.
I don't know. I
No,
don't
since the
listen.
LA League is free, must have been 2-3
2
years. Like you
years,
haven't
probably
done
2
anything,
years.
bro. Like I
Yeah,
don't.
nah,
Niggas
nothing
in the
notable.
comments talking about something. He's a phenom, a future. Like no, he's not.
Nothing notable. You're
Yeah,
right.
you haven't done anything.
Yeah, I fuck with Simba, but you're
Yeah,
right.
relax.
I don't
Yeah.
listen to him.
He hasn't done anything notable.
Spitters don't make it in the
Yeah,
industry.
we know he can
Yeah,
rap.
exactly.
We know he can rap.
And he's not done anything to show me that he's going to break the mold of said.
Right.
So, like
That's
you
a
know what
nigga
I'm
that
saying?
can
Like,
rap. Yeah. I mean,
he talk overly confident.
he's very
OD.
confident. I respect that though.
I don't respect it. You
I
ain't
want
do
a
shit.
nigga to be
but-
confident, bro.
I don't respect him. You ain't did shit.
That's a valid point. I
Yeah,
get
he's
that.
not.
Like Cassidy, how he be talking. I love how Cassidy talk. Cassidy was good at one point.
Put the
He
numbers
was
on the board.
man.
Yeah, I mad at that. Like you
Like,
say,
He's
a
kind of
nigga-
delusional a little bit, but
He's fucking out of same delusional. He is sick.
kind of
He is-
delusional.
you know what's crazy?
He is sick delusional.
His style sucks at battle rap for some reason now, like compared to battle rappers. But I heard him on like was it the Kevin, whoever that nigga is that does 8 bars, whatever that shit is, not whatever they like. He kind of ripped his shit.
Cass
I was
can
like, yo,
still
Cass
rap.
can still rap.
Cass
Like,
is
he
still
just don't.
rap. He still
he's not a
have
good
that-
battler.
he's-
Like,
Yeah,
this,
yeah.
this real battle.
He
but
can
nah.
still rap.
Yeah, for
And
sure.
I don't think he will ever not be able to rap.
Yeah.
Like he understands the formula of how to put shit together. But his style just hasn't really elevated much.
But I ain't mad at him talking in the way he said. Like,
No, I'm not either.
he got stats, so I'm not mad at him.
Talk,
He got a lot of
talk,
stats.
yeah.
He got a lot of
Talk,
stats.
man. Talk. He's very confident though. Confidence is crazy. man.
Overly
Barry
confident.
Reese.
That nigga, that confidence level is through the roof,
The
man.
nigga,
if I do
somebody,
say so, but-
he's too
yeah,
fucking.
he hasn't put he hasn't
he's-
had the track record for
Yeah, he's gonna flop if he keep talking like that.
Who's he
I
signed
think-
with?
I don't know.
I know he got all these Dr. Dre relations
I don't
co-signed, and he
know.
got this co-sign over here. Simba's can rap, but he needs some music behind that.
You
He
can't
just put out an album,
He,
didn't he?
he had a gangster grill.
Nah, say that. Don't tell me that.
He had a gangster grill.
I know he put an album out. I haven't got a
Was it a
chance.
gangster grill?
No, I think it was like a regular studio.
That nigga had a
Studio
gangster
album.
grill. I swear to God, he got a gangster grill.
Please tell me that's not the case.
I
They
think-
posted a picture with Drama and Hove and was like, imagine what this gangster girl would sound like.
What?
I was like, I don't know.
Hey, man, please.
Not Hove today.
Hey, dog,
If
what?
it was 2009, 2007.
Jay-Z on a gangster grill would sound.
That might sound hard. Depending on
No,
what,
it would not.
depending on
bro.
what
Yes,
era
he has a
Jay-
gangster grill, bro.
Yeah, I never knew that.
He has a fucking gangster grill.
I didn't know Drama was still doing gangster grills.
He has a gangster grill.
Drama's still doing gangster grills? I had no idea.
He had a gangster grill and nobody listened to it.
The nerve of
The nerve of you niggas,
The nerve
man.
of DJ Drama and these gangster grills.
Whatever you young niggas in this
Remember he was a
game.
gatekeeper in hip hop. Now everybody got a grill,
Yeah.
a gangster grill.
That's because he started letting niggas pay for it. This
Oh, no,
niggas
you
in-
gotta pay.
This niggas in Baltimore that had gangster grills. Like literally, it's some niggas in Baltimore that paid him $15,000.
They got a Don Cannon. They don't have
street
a,
money.
They don't have a. They have a Don Cannon. They don't have a.
$15K
Grim-
street money to have a gangster grills. Drama talking crazy on their project. A nigga
Who?
I never heard of. I'm like, yo, who the hell is Boss Manilli? I don't know who this nigga is, man. But Drama's going crazy on this tape, talking this talk as if this nigga was the second coming. Yo. I've never heard of the nigga ever since, man. This is what he did with his street money, dog. He got a gangster grill. Yo, you niggas with this street money, man. This is what y'all doing with it. Y'all got no legitimate businesses. Y'all just making gangster grills.
You heard that shit that was rumored with Jay and Drama?
Yeah, that's what we was just talking about. He don't think it'll sound good. I think that shit.
I don't know.
bro.
It'll bring
So-
gangster girls back though.
Depending on
It'll give it validity.
Oh man.
Oh, fucking good.
I think it would bring Jason validity too.
What
'Cause
he
you
wanna-
still, you know, it's a section of niggas from the South that don't fuck with Jay. They
sure.
don't care about the
sure.
Jay-Z shit, man. They don't give a fuck
Yeah,
about
it
it.
is.
They
That's
respect
crazy
his
in the South.
position.
The youngest don't give a fuck about Jay.
Yeah,
I'll
nah.
tell you this right. I see the disrespect in the
Oh,
comments
man.
all the time, bro. Like,
They respect his position,
Yeah.
but they don't respect like,
They love Kanye.
He's
That's
like
the
an
wild
elder
part.
statesman to them.
Yeah.
Like, no
They
reason
love
to-
Kanye. That's the wild part.
they call that nigga financial advisor music. Said Jay-Z just make that financial advisor rap. I'm like, yo, because they was mad about the money to the earphone thing. They ain't like that shit,
Yeah.
man. They was not feeling that. Cause that's,
Y'all still mad about
you know
that?
that's their thing, man. They can tell him, look, we don't call that money over here. He like,
Oh, really? Like he
He
blows.
didn't
me
even
too.
diss the trap. He's from the trap.
he don't like that.
He
They ain't
blows
like
me
that
because he
shit,
like
man.
he plays into his own persona.
He's
like,
an elitist a little
no,
bit.
Hove knows he's Hove, right?
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
like
yeah.
I was even watching like a Javante joke, and he was like, how like. He was like, "Do you talk to Hove?" He was like, "Yeah, like Hove." He told me he's like Hove gives me advice, and like, well, he was like, well, it's kind of weird. He doesn't actually give it to me, but he calls his manager and said, "Pass this on to
Cause he
Tank,
know I'll get it.
but don't like you could just call Tank, bro. Like that's just some JB and J
Hold
shit,
on.
bro.
He
Like,
don't even talk to him. What? You
no,
don't
he
talk to him.
He don't talk to
Indirectly,
Tank.
bro.
Even though he could, he probably has his number. But he
Very
passes-
easily, you get a contact with
But
that.
he passes it on to the like you know what I'm saying. That shit is just
That
like
nigga sent him
Jay-
a fucking
yeah, like a telegram.
a
Jay's crazy, bro.
fucking reminder notice.
But it's like niggas
Yo,
be
Hov
saying
funny
like,
as shit,
it's,
dog.
it's mad stories of niggas being like, yeah, I got the call. Like,
Yeah.
the call. Like he's fucking Godfather. and
I'll
shit.
never forget the ask.
Funk Flex is an
Yo,
asshole.
Hoffa
for that
and them
shit.
be saying that?
They asked Wayne one time. They was like, "Yo, when'd you know you made it?" He was like, "Yo, one day." He said, "You know what I'm saying?" He was like, it was kind of after the 106 and Park interview with him and Bleak. And he was like, I was just in the studio. It was like, my phone rang. Like, and he was like, a lot of people don't even have this number. This was like the Alpha. He's like, hello? He like, yeah, it's Hov. I see you.
What the
I
fuck?
see you. And hung up. And he just like, who the fuck is he? Like, who does he think he is, bro?
Man,
Like,
I mean, he
bro.
is who he think he is. Though.
Yeah, but
That's
he
the-
is, though. Like,
That's the crazy part.
Dog, that shit
It's
crazy.
like y'all heard the Kevin Hart story?
What,
He went to see Kevin Hart at
Oh, yeah, he say
at Madison,
yeah.
Madison Square Garden.
Yeah, that's
He said, man, I'm backstage. My man, like, yeah, I think Hov coming. He like, oh, yeah, get him straight, get him some seats. You know what I'm saying? He like, I'm backstage talking to Hov. He like, man, you did it, bro. He like, yeah, it's crazy, man. I'm about to be at Madison Square Garden. I'm selling out my first show. He's like, nah, I'm here. Nigga said, nah, I'm here to see it. Like, that's
that shit is funny to me, though, bro. Like,
it's hilarious when people know who they are. Like, it's just funny. Like, you think you know what position you in. Dog.
and I think he
Hov is
partly.
ignorant.
I think
he's
Drake
joking
probably
about-
does that too, though.
Huh?
I feel like Drake does the same thing.
Yeah.
Like Drake probably does the same type of asshole. A little bit of, I know who I am.
Yeah,
I'm
I think it's in lighthearted humor though.
Yeah,
like I
yeah,
don't
yeah,
think
yeah.
even when Jay does it, I don't think
Right,
it's
I
like,
don't think
take
it's
it serious,
malicious.
Like, take it seriously, but
I don't think it's malicious though.
it's just funny though, dog.
Anybody in here Ice Spice fan?
I am. She alright, man. She here to stay.
Yo, I'm gonna hold you. Her,
Yeah, that's
her like I thought she was one and done.
It was a
Like
Drake
her
thing.
trajectory is
It was
kind
a Drake cosign and then the Nicki Minaj
Yeah.
thing.
Nah, she here to stay.
Really?
She here to stay, bro.
She's not a
She-
bad rapper though.
She's not. That's the wild part.
Like she like all jokes aside, like if you hear her, she's not a bad like it's not like that shit's ass. Like,
Are we
she-
moving the
that's the-
goalposts on what bad is, bro?
No, you can't call her a bad
you
rapper.
can't call her bad.
Huh?
son.
No, she's not a bad rapper. How's she a bad rapper?
Is
How's she
Designer a bad rapper?
Designer's a sound effect.
Is he a bad rapper though?
He
He's
never got a fair
fucking
shake.
sound
Or is he a
effect.
bad?
I don't know.
He's
But
never,
I'll
he's
never
never
give him
been a fucking
shake.
rapper.
Why?
Because he sounds like somebody that's already established.
He's
Everybody
a
does.
fucking sound
Huh?
effect. He makes
Everybody
noise.
does.
He
He
makes
can
noise.
rap though.
I never broke down the lyrical capability of Panda, so I don't know. But all I'm saying is, I've heard it way too much.
You ever heard Timmy Turner though?
Yeah, he can't rap. He's
Been
ass.
wishing
Now I
for a
think
bird.
about that. I
But
forgot
Ice
about
Spice can rap. See, this is what I'm
that.
saying.
No,
We
Ice Spice is
moving
not
the-
bad. Why?
She's not bad.
She's not a bad
She's
rapper.
not a bad
bro.
rapper. She can make music.
She can make music. She put words together. She's not terrible.
Designer made a hook of a fucking song, and you saying he could rap?
I think he can rap better. I'm not saying, but I'm saying I'm not going to tell you
You think
Ice
she's
Spice.
a bad rapper?
Listen, I'm not going to tell you Ice Spice can rap, but Designer can't. That doesn't make sense to me.
Cannot
bad
rap,
rapper then?
motherfucker. What
Designer
you
by a
saying for?
mile.
Cool. Like
By miles.
she's not that though.
She's worse.
Yeah, this-
She's worse.
Why do you
bruh.
say that?
What music is she making, bro?
she
He
can
sounded
put-
old. He sounded
She can
don't
put
figure
words
until he
together,
sounded
bro.
old.
She's not like
He
a.
sounded
Everybody
old, bro.
can.
He sounded old.
I think she'll do. If she could freestyle, I think she'll. I
will
think
make-
she'll have an alright freestyle.
she
Like,
will
she's not
make
a bad
so
rapper,
much
bro.
money than Designer and Designer.
I'm not saying she won't make money.
she
has
will
a
have.
look.
She will shit
people
on
like
Designer
her.
if she can, bro.
But I don't think she can.
Her
rap.
album will outsell everything Designer
I
every
think
fucking
she
day.
is
This
two
nigga told me
notches.
Designer could rap.
I think
That's
she's
some
2
wild
notches
shit.
above Saweetie, bro.
Oh
See,
fuck
that's-
no!
Yeah,
Oh,
I think
my
that's
God.
what
Now
she's
you-
at, bro.
you're-
I think that's what she's at, bro. I just haven't heard the song.
This nigga being wannabe saying some
I haven't
shit.
heard the song yet, bro.
But mark with this prediction right now. Mark this prediction down.
Listen, don't say
She's
nothing
gonna
about
be on
Fame.
she's-
Don't say nothing about Fame,
No, she's going to
please.
be on the feature verse this year. That's going to shock. And I'm
I
come back,
hope
I'm
so.
going to come back in here and say, hey,
No, no,
I
I want
this
you
shit with
to.
your prediction.
I want that to happen.
She going to get on somebody's song and kill that shit.
But
and
I
I'ma come in
want
here
that
and
to
kill it.
happen though.
Designer
But I'm
can
saying
rap.
today, I don't think she can rap.
This nigga said Timmy Turner was Nas one mic.
No, I never said that.
You said what?
I never said that.
That's
Yeah,
what
I've
you
never
said?
said. Never said that. I said that Timmy.
This nigga
I
said
said he can
Timmy
rap better
Turner
than Ice
is a
Spice. Bro.
rap-
I think
that
that's
is
fair.
a rap song.
I think that's fair. I think
He
Timmy
can rap better than Ice Spice?
I think so.
He's so, no.
Easily.
No, who
Yeah,
the
yeah,
fuck
yeah.
he cannot?
I think he can rap.
He's a
better.
sound effect. He makes noise.
I think he rap better. I haven't heard a song yet that made me think. Oh,
Have
she's,
you heard the Ice Spice song other than the
yeah,
verse and the other shit?
yeah. I
Her
heard.
boy's a liar.
I don't know the title, but I probably. What's the name? How's it go? Go ahead.
How'd you go? Go ahead. Go ahead.
Hey, stop lying,
Go
man.
ahead.
I've heard the song though, but
telling you
I don't
right now,
think.
You heard my prediction. She's going to
Bro.
get on the song this summer and rip that shit.
No,
and I'm gonna
listen.
be in here
I
looking at you
believe you is
Name me a
possible.
designer song that's so good.
Outlet.
I'm not. Get the
Like, why
fuck
do you
out
know
of
a song other than
Because I
Panda?
think it's all right, bro.
That's a hook, bro.
No, the outlet's not a hook. He's rapping on the
He's
song.
not rapping. He's saying a hook.
But listen, I'm gonna play the song after the show.
No, I heard the fucking song. He's saying a fucking hook.
Nah, he's rapping on the song.
No, he's
but
not.
I don't think I haven't heard the song from Ice Spice. That's gonna make me be like, nah, this is hard.
I think it's real easy to tell if somebody can rap or not.
And
Praise
that's
to
And
him,
by
so he
rap,
going through
when
it.
I say you
Yeah,
can
he
rap, I don't
definitely
mean you a
is.
lyrical demon. I mean like you can hold your own.
But
put
you fucking
words
can't
together
rap
that
designer.
I think she can do that. I think she's shown that.
I don't know about the can rap thing. I just think
she's shown it already.
I think we give
Is there any rappers I can think of that
too
can't
much.
rap right
That's
now?
what. But you said designer can't. That's crazy to me.
He can't.
I'm trying to think of niggas that just can't rap now, and I can't really think of a lot of them.
Make sound effects.
Nah, stop it.
Yeah, it's no nigga I know that's in the game popular right now that just can't.
Really?
Because even them street niggas be saying shit. Like, even the ones that you want to, like people want to take credit for.
Yeah, that can't. Yeah.
That's at
So
the forefront.
everybody can rap. Basically, is what we saying.
Like,
So
Dirk,
who can't
Dirk,
rap,
Young
bro?
Boy, all they can rap. Like, all of them can rap.
Right.
So, like, I'm trying to think of somebody that can't.
So I'm
you
just
know the
waiting-
closest person that can't rap? And y'all gonna hate me for saying this, and I'm a fan, and he's in the Hall of Fame of rap just off impact alone. It's probably Keith.
Yeah, I don't think
Hey,
Keith
it's
can
probably
rap.
Keith. You know what I'm saying?
Keith
Like,
like 10 times better than Designer.
Probably so. Probably so.
Keith holds his
And
own,
I done
bro.
heard Keith getting his bag like a couple
Yeah, I've
times.
heard
like,
it.
you know what I'm saying? I've heard him.
But that's
like,
what I'm saying. But all I'm saying is that like what we've just sat here and said is that everybody can rap.
No, I'm not
trying to
saying
think
everybody
somebody-
can
Because
rap.
I'm just waiting for y'all
Everybody
to
not
tell me
can
who
rap.
can't
Lil
rap.
Reese can't rap.
Who?
Lil Reese can't rap.
Yeah, he can't
Yeah,
rap.
nah,
That's a
that's
good
a
one.
fact.
I'm trying to
O'Malley.
think of- Huh?
Don't do that to Dirty. Why you so
Yeah, Melly
disrespectful
can't
to
rap, bro.
Dirty?
Can O'Malley rap?
Shout out to
Yes, Nelly can rap.
No, not I said
O'Malley.
O'Malley.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah,
Not
he can't
Nelly.
rap.
I thought you said
Yeah, that's a
Nelly.
perfect example of a nigga can't rap.
No, you make
Shout
sound
out to
effects.
I've heard him put it together though.
No, he never.
So everybody has the capability to put it
You
together.
never heard Melly put it together.
Warpaint,
Nah, he never.
He put it together.
That wasn't really
Try it.
he put it
You
together.
wanna fuck your mom because she a thot for real?
Yeah.
Nah, that wasn't. Nah, bro. No.
That was a bad bar.
He put it together a little bit,
He
dog.
can't rap.
It was all energy.
You ain't getting money.
It was all energy.
Boy, you lame.
And I fuck with O'Malley. You can't rap though, bro.
Yeah, it was all energy.
But you can't tell. Like, there's no way that you tell
Everybody
me.
can't rap.
I agree. And Ice Spice is on
Design
that
is
There's
list.
a couple
there.
niggas in YSL that can't rap too.
Yes.
I can't name
in.
all of them niggas. but it's a
Unfunk
couple- It's a
can't
couple niggas
rap.
that can't rap, yo. But
Respect
I
the
don't
Oom
even know
Fook.
that.
That's his brother. Respect the Oom Fook. You did 20 years. I don't expect him to know how to rap.
No,
But, like, you can't tell me Ice Spice can't rap, bro.
she can rap.
this random but low key thug sometimes gets like in his sneaky bag, like
Or he's, like, rapping.
where he's like rapping. It's a couple little joints.
Yeah, for-
Thug can rap.
That's the
It's
ghost
the
of
ghost
Ice
of
Spice.
Ice Spice. The ghost of Ice Spice. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I got to hear it more, but I ain't heard
I
it.
need you to name me some more designer songs.
I
You
just
saying
know
he
three.
could fucking
I just
rap?
know three.
I'm getting mad because you
I know
pissing
three.
me off
The
with
three
this.
joints that I know. Panda, I don't know what he's
It's a
doing.
fucking hook.
I don't know what he's doing on there. But
Rich the Kid can't really rap either. Yo.
I give you
You
that.
know what? I'm gonna give Richard Kid. He can rap. I'm gonna say he can rap. He can rap.
The
He
goalpost
can
is
rap.
crazy, though.
He can
Moving
rap.
the goalpost like
Plug
shit.
Walk was
And it's crazy because he's
outstanding.
really not ass. Like I can't really call him ass.
But he's
No,
better
I'm
than
not because I
designer.
used to listen to Richard Kid on the QC
I just
shit.
don't like that guy.
Just say that, then.
Yeah,
I
say
don't
that.
respect
I really don't
that.
like that
Because
guy.
there's no way you're telling me that. Right?
And my reason for liking him is kind of whack. For
What?
not liking him.
What?
Cause I don't know why he gets all these passes, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Like the songs he's been able to be on track. Like he has a young boy
He has
album. He
a
has a
fucking-
joint with Wayne. Like what? Why? Who are you, bro?
It's kind of wild, bro. I know he keeps coming up with this.
And when I found out he's from New York, I got even more madder because I'm like, wow, bro.
You sound like this, though.
Yeah, like I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna give Ice Spice some more choices, but I just don't see it. Right? And that video with her and Nicki was creepy as fuck to me, though. I know niggas think it's sexy and there's all that, but like that shit is a
Because
little
she's
weird.
essentially touching on the child.
You turned
Bro. Essentially, shit is a little weird, bro. Nicki's old enough to be her mother.
Nicki's a
bro.
little weird, to be honest, bro.
Nicki old enough to be her mom, bro.
Nicki's old enough to be doing a lot of shit she shouldn't be doing, but that's neither here nor there. I don't want to know.
Yeah, I just feel like they always talk about like,
look little,
bro, it's weird, bro.
Look little priest.
She was just like,
priest.
I was like, yo, you
Even
like
her
this too
at
much,
this,
bro.
like you know how like niggas evolve to a certain point.
She
They
has-
stop doing
Can't
like
tell these young
Nicki's
niggas,
still
they hacking
doing
to
the
that
same
shit.
like,
Dog.
like, bro, like,
They
you
Nicki
bigger than this, bro.
bro, you like, come on, bro, you 40.
Yeah, and a mom.
Yo, the niggas doing the reaction.
I don't want to throw the mom
dog.
thing.
Hey, dog.
Women hate when you throw the mom card out there. Like, yo, I'm still a woman. I can do whatever.
She's
I
old
get
as
that.
shit.
you,
Nicki's
but
42,
I expect
man.
it from my niggas. I didn't want Jay had to rap a certain way at 40, bro. We wasn't trying to hear that he was
don't
doing
want him
30s, do
on
20. We don't want to hit like.
I ain't like 444. I want him more coke, baby. He
More
went back
coke
to
raps?
it. And he went back to
It's
it.
just
Nicki,
like-
Nicki is like, bro, you too old. Like, you don't have to do this. First of all, you know, step,
Don't
like,
have to do this.
Yeah,
bro.
like just.
I just like that was they used to always talk about like the male rap genre. They don't grow up. Now niggas started growing up. When is
You
the
know
women-
who can't rap?
When are the women gonna grow up?
You know who
bro?
can't rap for real?
Who?
Ali from St. Lunatic.
Yeah, for sure.
And Mandy Fresh. Mandy Fresh can't
No
rap.
problem with that one.
Man, he's ass, yo.
I got no problem with that.
Man,
Master
terrible.
P.
Nah, P.
P can't fucking rap, bro.
P can rap, dog.
He knew he couldn't rap.
Pass me some green. I need some weed
He's
in my
terrible, dog.
Hennessy.
But like that video was creepy as fuck to me.
It was.
It was. I felt like I was watching. You know that genre on next videos.
Step mom.
The mommy daughter genre. That's what I felt like I was looking at. Like, I was like, I was supposed to be watching this. Dog.
watching
This,
tape?
this is a mommy daughter like thing right here. It's like the mommy daughter threesomes on Pornhub, bro. Mom, stepdaughter, shit like that. That's what I felt like.
That's
I was
somebody
looking at.
said so. I think Access so wild shit like that.
That's what it was, bro.
It said so.
That's what I
love
felt like
the
I was
video.
looking at. And I was just like,
Ice Spice older than I could look.
she's 23, yeah, but Nicki's
She's
40,
older.
bro. And that shit's just
She's
like,
making it. She's selling sex. You gotta sell sex as a female. That sucks.
no, you don't, bro.
Who wants?
And she old enough.
Who wants a bitch
she
with
can
baggy?
still.
Who wants a bitch with baggy pants rapping, bro? Ain't nobody wants to
They
see
like
that
Rhapsody.
shit.
Missy
disrespect to
Missy wasn't selling sex.
That she was.
Nah.
Break me off. What?
Was that sexy?
Yes.
You was sexy. You was
A
aroused by
one-witted
that?
man.
Did you like that?
No, I never was attracted to
That's what I'm
fucking Missy.
saying.
Nigga.
That's
No.
my point.
No disrespect.
I don't
That's
think
my
she was
dog.
selling sex. I think the content was kind of.
She was selling sex content.
Yeah, but
Beat
she
me
wasn't
911. That
half
shit was
naked,
about
though.
fucking.
She wasn't naked though.
She was telling niggas this 1 minute, man. She was selling sex content. She was a big. She was just not. To me, she wasn't. I
She
wasn't
wasn't
attracted
your
to that
style.
shit.
She wasn't your cup of tea.
Yeah.
I
But she
don't
was
know,
selling.
man.
She was selling sex. She sold sex. She talk about sex all the time, in a masterful way, with lyrics.
I don't
That's
know.
why she one of the greatest with that shit. So
Nicki is.
I like the video.
Nicki's weird. You liked it?
I like the video.
I don't know, bro. I just don't feel like them two artists. They.
I can't tell Nicki she too old to sell sex. This is a profession. Can't tell nobody to stop doing that
Even
shit.
that thought selling sex in 40s, kind
Motherfuckers gonna lie to shit.
Like
at
even if
40.
you go to a strip club and it's a 40-year-old stripper there, you like, yo, you gotta go home, bro. Like it's the same thought. What's the
And I ain't
difference?
throwing shots because I'm closer to 40.
Yeah, but I don't expect you to do the shit you was doing at
for that
20
to be
either.
your main sex sale, like for you to be.
Bro, the way I look at it,
at the strip club.
that's
The
what I'm
game
saying,
is
bro. The way I
long.
look at it is like the way
The
niggas.
game ain't been good to you.
The way niggas used to get drunk at 19, 20, passing out in alleyways and shit like that. Niggas like doing crazy shit like. If
You can't do that at 40,
If you was
bruh.
doing that at 40, I would be like, I'm not hanging out with you no more, bro.
You can't do that at 40.
You're
yeah.
not supposed to be doing the same. That's what I'm saying. It's like, where's the elevation, dog? Like,
That's her. That's
it's the same content she
I
been
ain't mad
making
at
since
it.
the beginning, bro.
I ain't mad at it.
Not to
baby.
say that I'll be listening to her anyway, but like, I ain't listening to Nicki.
You got me on this. Rappers can't. I can't stop. I can't get
I
over
just
that
wanna-
shit. I can't get over this shit. that
I'm just
rappers-
waiting to see what's going on, dog.
gotta
We can talk about it. We can
gotta
talk
get
about that
Snowfall.
another time, dog. We got to talk about this Snowfall
I want to hear y'all thoughts. I thought it was
season
good.
season finale, bro.
Y'all motherfuckers acting like y'all retarded, bro. Y'all acting like he supposed to stay on top. I knew he was gonna be young Janky.
Young Janky.
Young Janky Frank. He played the hell out of
I
that.
wish I could pull.
Jameson, you the GOAT, bro. You my young GOAT.
I wish I
man.
could pull a tear from my eye like I did when I was
Man
watching.
told
it.
y'all this shit was 10 times better than power. I told y'all that. I
That
kept telling y'all
shit.
that shit.
All right, so let's look
It
at.
officially
Careful.
is past the wire in my opinion.
Super pass.
And it wasn't before the season started. After it's all said and done.
Like,
yeah,
see,
it
what
got
was
the
it?
wire.
Season 3? I ain't like the Wire with Marlo. I ain't like.
think
It's probably season 2.
Season two,
is
everybody
like-
hates.
Season 2 was ass. It
Season
was
2
like-
is the one
yeah,
everybody
yeah.
be talking about.
Yeah, season 2 with Marlo. Well, that was with Marlo in them, right? Or after?
That was after. And by the way,
Oh, yeah, he
I
did.
just watched The Wire like for the first time like 9 months ago. So it's fresh in my mind. Like I just watched it.
My brother be watching The Wire all the time, bro.
Yeah.
Like religiously. I don't know why, but I think the season 5 was Snowfall's like down season. The one people kind of like was critical about. That was the one with the tiger.
See, that's
That was
only
the
episode
one-
that a problem.
No, I think for majority of the season people had issues with it. That was the wedding episode. Where everybody was on
but
LSD.
it's the backbone. Well, I'm gonna let you talk. But by
Yeah.
the way, Chuck was right about that. Shout out Chuck. That is the most important episode in Snowfall. Out
That
of
one?
the whole season is the wedding LSD episode, and it's not even close. The foreshadowing, everything that happened, everything that
Ooh, that's tough.
It's hands down, bro.
That's
Hands down.
tough.
Hands down.
Ever?
The whole
At this point, I don't think so.
I don't know, bruh.
I don't think so.
not even close. Can I tell you what?
Please, I'd like to hear that.
Nothing is the same after that wedding.
Facts.
He thinks he talks to Teddy. Well, he has the conversation with Teddy that he didn't know he was talking to Teddy, but that kind of changed how Teddy looks at him. After the wedding is when Louis decides to tell when she decides everybody started living their truth. That's when she decided the click turn I'm gonna go to read them and get the shit. I'm gonna do my own thing. You know what I'm saying? That's when Leon snaps it. Leon really go to Africa like that. And after Sully talked to him and gave him the ego speech, everybody's life changes after that episode. And then we go to the crescendo of all.
Because he had a deep talk with Haffy.
Yep.
What's his name? With Haffy talking about going to Africa.
And then the final joint is really the most important scene in Snowfall. To me, is the body's body speech, where that accompanies everything that's fitting to come, why it's happened.
And it puts it in perspective.
You gotta think he's at a wedding, right? He's at a wedding, and that's why Snowfall is like, so it's some different shit. He's on a wedding. Everybody in that wedding you're supposed to be friends with, you cool with, like it's a good time. And he takes a swig of his drink. He goes to go out the door into the wedding, and his conscience stops him, or his self stops him, and he says, "I wouldn't do that if I was you, nigga. Ain't no friendly faces out there. Only your just desserts." He's telling him, everybody's supposed to be cool out there. Like, bro, you don't really got no friends out there, and it's really because of you. And then he says, but the question is, what have I? He said, who are you? He's like, nah, it's what have I become? You know what I'm saying? He said, you're our failure. Like, you said you help people. You know what I'm saying? He said, but as soon as somebody doesn't kiss your ass, it's or else. And then the bodies thing comes, and then the key is when, because him and Rita is really like the same person when you really break it down. It's on different ends. When he goes, what type of life would they have if it wasn't for me?
Yeah. Same thing Reed said.
Yeah, and he tells him, he said, but they don't see it that way, and you don't see it theirs, and that's why this whole thing is about to crumble. And that's the most important scene in Snowfall. That wedding is the most important episode in Snowfall. It explains the back, it explains the fourth. And also, as the writers just being fucking on God tier, the alternate universe episode, which I think is also really important, when he got kicked out of the school and went back to the hood, when he was trying to do shit the right way, and he had the outfit he's wearing in that joint is the same outfit that his self is wearing when he's talking to himself in the body speech. It's a full circle. Tell you go back and watch it. That's the most important episode of Snowfall.
I never thought about that. But I don't know. You might be onto something. That show is
everybody's life changes after that.
Woo!
Also, a quick sidebar too. Also, after that conversation with himself is when he decides to step away from the game. He decided, because remember he's telling Veronique on the beach, he was like, I really had a talk with myself, and I realized I become a monster. And he was like, I got my lady, I got my bread, I'm good. And then he goes to step away from Reed, and then the rest is history. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of people think that Franklin was gonna get away scot-free.
Yeah, niggas are idiots, bro.
Niggas are fucking idiots.
Stupid as hell. Yo.
Why did y'all think?
That's the internet. That internet is stupid.
Why the fuck did y'all think?
I'm talking to you, Joels.
Franklin was gonna like get away and just be living on the beach with all his bread and his.
Nobody in the street life wins, bro. That shit, nobody wins in that.
More importantly, why do people think
it's always a grand closure? Either you dead or you go to jail.
If he got the money, he was gonna be good. Like, that's why she stopped you from bro, he's the fucking it was never, first of all, it's not his money no more. And the nigga told him in the 2 episodes before, remember he went back to his bitch. Teddy went to his bitch and was like, yeah, that 73 mil, it's not all, we gotta do something else. Cause the nigga told him he was gonna see the ever white dude that he be talking to. So you would have took CIA money, bro, they would have found you, hunted you down, smoked you in the face. You wasn't about to money.
It's not your money, bro.
It's not your money, bro. You weren't about to live.
Oh man, that's crazy, dog. Seeing my man Frank like that, just down bad.
I just feel I knew.
I don't think Roy shed it to you. I think Roy kept it gangster.
Yeah, I did, because I knew it was gonna happen. I thought he was gonna die when he seen Peaches. I thought he was gonna die right there.
I would have rather it happen, bro.
Yeah.
I would rather him to smoke, to be honest with you.
Peaches?
Yeah.
He ain't had to shoot my man Miguel. That's how I knew he lost it, bro. I thought he was gonna kill himself when he shot Peaches and he shot Miguel.
I thought I was like, oh, he about to end
and
it.
he just slid down the wall. I was like, he's gonna kill himself.
I would have rather.
He did do it.
I would have rather.
I was like, damn, dog, this nigga's lost. When he went to the jail twice.
And everybody need to apologize to Leon too.
I think Veronique deserves an apology.
Big time. Big time.
I think she deserves an apology.
Other than Peaches, no, sorry.
Fuck her.
Other than Cicely and Leon, she was his most down. Like, she was in his corner to the bitter end until he forced her hand, basically.
He forced her. Even that conversation he had with her and her mom at the airport at the when they were about to take off
At the Clearport.
Yeah, at the Clearport, and she was like, he never switched on me. He never put his hands on me. Like she was like, he's a monster. She was like, he's a monster. He's like, he never did it to me. He never left me. He's never abandoned me. He never put his hands on me. Then he abandoned her, left her in the fucking warehouse.
But she a down bitch just because she knows
she was smart. I gotta
everything. She knew like everything people were saying was right though. She just wanted to be down with him because even she just wanted to be in his corner because even when Cicely's telling him like, you know, at the end of the episode where she was like, look, we could just turn Teddy over to the KGB agent. We could all still get out of this. Like this is the last chance to like walk. She's the last chance to walk away from it. And Veronique is trying to like help her. Like Veronique is trying to be like, well, no, like stand by Franklin's side. And she said, shut the fuck up. And she shut up. But I know Veronique says what she's telling is the truth because even like 5 episodes before that, Veronique tells Franklin when he really says he's going to war with Teddy, she's like, look, we won't be rich, but we can liquefy some of the properties. We can move this. Like, we can still have a decent living and get out. She's saying the same shit Cicely's saying. So she believes what Cicely's saying, but she just doesn't want to leave her man dolly. So she was really a down bitch, bro. Like really to the bitter end until he
I like the
way
way they did that though. They made us suspicious of her the whole
yeah, for sure.
Whole Cicely.
the whole
No,
time. Veronique.
Veronique. Because I was waiting for her to
Franklin,
sniggle.
dog. The way this nigga just watching this nigga unravel, yo, in front of your eyes was crazy, dog.
Yeah, I seen it when he go visit his mom. I was like, yeah, it's done.
The slow, like, and people think like,
That
shit
scene fucked me up, by the
What?
way. The second time he went to go see
oh
Cicely.
yeah, oh man,
And I don't know if because Sissy like
She didn't
kind of
say a
favors my
word.
mother a little bit
She didn't
to
say
me,
a
and she
word,
always
bro.
reminds me of my mother. But like, I felt her pain watching him unravel like this, and like him just calling her a bitch and saying "fuck you" and Teddy should have blood. That shit fucked me up, bro. That shit fucked
almost
me
like
up.
you knew the nigga. Yeah.
Yeah, it
It's
hurt,
almost
bro.
like you knew him personally. It was just like, come on, Frank, what the fuck are you doing, dog?
Yeah, it hurt,
You
bro.
could just watch it, and people was just like, I seen some of the critiques. People was just like, this unrealistic. You let Franklin Saint go out like this, and I was just like, you ain't been watching really.
Yeah.
The
That's
nigga
how
been
John-
unraveling
that's
for
how-
like three seasons.
That's how John Single said he wrote it. He wrote it on the first.
He been
wrote
unraveling
it.
for a
He
minute.
wrote it. That's how he wrote
I
it.
told niggas that he's been.
God bless
you
John,
just
bro.
seeing the end of what had been. It's been a slow unravel for the past. When he decided, the thing that made Frank, and most protagonists like Ghost or whoever you want to say, the main thing that makes them think is they control the chessboard at all times. They 2 moves ahead of you. Once he started reacting like on his heels, he was done. He lost his superpower. And even when he robbed Uncle Jerome and Jerome and Louis, dog, that wasn't a Franklin Saint like move. He was desperate. Like the nigga said, he had no plan on mending shit. He had no plan B. He just was like, we gonna rob him. Whatever comes with it, come with it. That's not a Franklin Saint
Desperation,
move.
bro.
And I
He
think I
been
seen the
unraveled.
end when one of the his shooters got killed. I seen like a part of that. Like he went back to the ice cream truck. I was
They
like,
was
yeah,
scrambling, bro.
yeah, I seen that.
Yeah, he been desperate for the past. Like you said, he's been slowly unraveling the past 2 seasons.
He
bro.
has been, dog. You can see it. It's
But I
just
fuck
like,
with the director saying like, nah, bro, death would be too easy.
It'd be
Too
too
easy.
Jail would be
huh?
too easy.
It'd
We're
be
gonna
too
take
easy.
this whole episode and break this nigga down limb by limb, and you gonna watch it, bro.
Watch it.
Because every scene he dived deeper into, like the shit was crazy, bro.
From the first episode, he was talking about how you don't drink. Nigga
He
turned
started
into an
drinking.
alcoholic behind that fucking desperation, bro.
What was it? 37 million?
All he wanted was that bread, man.
Yeah.
Wasn't his money?
So all he wanted was the bread, dog. They didn't talk about Leon should have gave him that $3 million. I was like, what,
Fuck no. I like how that's my favorite part.
bro?
I like how Leon looks like no.
He already gave you
They
$500,000,
said
bro.
nigga no.
He gave you $500,000 already.
And he'd have blew it.
Yes.
Just like the Veronique
blew
shit.
it.
If he'd have took that money that Veronique took out of the bank, dog, that shit
Blew
would have
it.
been, he'd have blew that shit doing some
Blew
dumb
it.
shit. He was,
Vernie took like 130 from him.
nah,
Down.
830,
800,000.
830 something thousand. Yeah.
He was like, they was talking about like, yeah, you talking about the Franklin that built himself up. He put himself in. I was like, everybody he built himself up with is gone.
It's gone,
Who he gonna
yeah.
put himself up? What you talking about? He did that with soldiers, with people, with a connect.
He could
didn't
have-
have none of that.
And even with that, if he would just have let go of the, because honestly, going into the season, even with when the 73 mil got took, Franklin's not broke. He still has properties that's generating money. If he honestly would have listened to Veronique and really done what he should have done on a real estate joint, build yourself up, stay afloat, and then when you got your money, maybe Leon can invest. Now maybe you have an actual plan. You still got people that got money, but like he was chasing the mill, like the 70, like, and honestly, I feel him. If there's one thing where I do
I
give
don't
him,
feel bro. He had everything. Bro.
nah, if there's one thing I do give him, like I
everything.
understand, I can sympathize with him. It's not like this a nigga who like was greedy and said, "All right, fuck it, I'm gonna stay in the game even longer." Than he had a conversation with himself and he said, "You know what? I'm Gucci. I've reached my pinnacle. I'm walk away." And when you get to that point, because you remember when it first happened, he wanted to kill Louis. When she first told him that she was taking, and he thought about it, he was like, "You know what? I got enough. I'm straight." And when you get to that point of peace, when you put everything behind you and say, "I'm just gonna go right off into the sunset," and that stripped from you, that puts you in a different type of. You know what I'm saying? That's a different type of thing rather than just like being gluttonous and staying in the, you know what I'm saying? But
Being a fan of like Franklin make you want to point fingers at everybody else. But if you being honest
It's
with
him, though.
yourself,
It's
it's
him.
him,
It's always him.
Because you want to be like, it's fucking Reed's fault, man. If he would never found out about the way Franklin was living and decided to take that money out of his account, Franklin would have been good. But like,
It was a front. It was never your money. That shit. You
Franklin,
lost.
you
lost
signed
everything.
a contract with the devil, bro. You was gonna be
What
selling
he
drugs
told
to the
me.
end of your
He
life.
lost
he
everything.
told me, he said, you sold it because I allowed it.
Mm-hmm.
He said, in a minute, but that's how Franklin treats his friends.
Yep.
It's always I made you who you are, I built. Yo, the dopest thing, and I told y'all niggas to do this too, and y'all can still do it, it's still not too late. I told you, your man who I listened to, they be reviewing shit, I forget his name, and I was listening to something, this before the season started, and he said, I'm going to hip y'all.
Nigga from Baltimore.
Yeah, and he was like, if you a fan of any series, he said if they say something is the last season, like if they're telling you the last season's coming up, he said always watch the first season over leading into that season, because he said any good writing group, they go back to the pilot. Like that's how it's supposed to end. They refer back to the pilot. So he's like, you'll be sharper. And I'm glad I did that, because a lot of shit, it was a lot of symbolism that I think you had to be fresh. Okay, so boom. The shit, y'all on the internet, like my camera right there, y'all that don't like the episode, y'all just don't get it. Y'all slow. Or y'all wasn't as invested, because like it was really a masterpiece, because in the first episode, mind you, the Chose, the cigar joint, that's the joint Franklin worked
used to work at,
in the first joint. And if you remember when he was closing up the shop,
Same liquor store.
Mel run in there, and Mel like, yo, what do you want from, like, so what's your end game, but what you want from all this? And she said, I just want to be free. He said, free from it all. Like he said, that's what money would do. And at the end, after it comes back full circle, because him and Leon take that same stroll in episode 2, and he's talking about the plan. And then this time they taking the stroll. Frank is who he is now. He's who he is. And then when they get back, he told him when they was kicking his door in, he was like, yo, I could buy the house. He was like, you don't get it, yo. He said, I got no chains. I'm free from it all. Parallel, synonymous to that, when he freed Alton from jail, when he bailed him out, on season 1, Alton comes to the party. He comes to the party he has, and Franklin says, Franklin approaches him off the rip and was like, look, I don't want to hear no apologies. I don't want to hear sorries. And Alton tells him, nigga, what the fuck I got to be sorry about? He said, all I wanted to do was be my own man and have freedom. I'm not apologizing for that. Same shit Franklin spitting now in his same position as a homeless drunk. Like, that shit all, like, them writers wrote even to the end of him shooting Boys in the Hood, that ain't gonna win no Oscar. And if you look closely, pause that frame,
See this?
you can clearly see Doughboy.
Yep,
You clearly see
outfits,
the joint. You
everything.
see the nigga that looks like John Singleton to the left. It's just a masterpiece, bro. They really wrote the shit out that joint, bro. And I don't know how people don't really see
they-
what
Grand
was being
over Grand
done.
Frozen. That shit was dope.
People look at it like-
I'm gonna miss it so much. Like,
Yeah, what?
nah,
I think
y'all
people
can't-
look
y'all
at-
can't get, y'all will never get this
We
again.
watched the joint. I'm telling you, we
I'm
start
gonna watch
watching
the whole
season
thing.
1 again.
People look at Franklin like the way they look at like they favorite rappers after they did some wild shit, right? Like niggas is mad King Von shouldn't have went out like that. King Von was a serial killer, bro.
Nah, for sure. Yeah.
Like we,
That's a good point. That's a good
you
point.
like
Yeah,
him, we
yeah,
love
yeah.
him, but the nigga was wicked. He was doing wicked shit, bro.
We say about Thug all the time. Like, I want privacy, but was he wilding? Absolutely.
He was wilding.
bro.
Like
Absolutely.
we love him. You know what I'm saying? It's a connection to him. Just like we seen Franklin go from the innocent young man who was a smart dude who tried to just find a little way to help his family, help his neighborhood, turn into this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Kill it. Franklin probably killed 10, 12 people, bro.
Fuck no.
He killed 3 people the last
He
day.
got like 50 bodies,
Bro,
bro.
In
The very first episode,
He
I
got like
watched the
50
scene where
bodies,
he
bro.
said, "What's
Turned
up to
his
Mel?"
back.
He said, "What's up to Mel's father?" He then went in a liquor store where he had Leon and his other homeboy, and then him and Leon went off to the white dude where he got the coke from. I'm like, yo, he killed all 3 of them niggas, and they all cool.
killed
like,
Kev, killed the police nigga, killed his homie. He became heartless. Like you just see, like it all left, bro. He couldn't even watch the nigga get killed. He had to turn his back that one time.
Here go the mind fuck for you though. That I want to ask you how you feel about it. Well, y'all, how y'all feel about this as it go. I forget who says it, but it's
whole
some code that
tsunami
like you
outside.
can't really judge people unless they really in some shit, because you can't, like, you don't know how you. So, for instance, if Franklin just takes a school route, right, and go to school and all that, this night probably never happens. You'll say he's a decent human being, because when we met him, he had morals, he's a decent human being or whatever. So then this money came along, and then it's like blah, but like, did the money make him that, or did he always have some of this in him? Because there was a part on season 1 where he goes to, when nigga Kev goes to kill the Mexican, and he says before, he said, yo, you know, say, I thought this money changed you. He said, but nah, you always been like this. He said, this just helped me see it. Walks away from him. And there's moments in season 1 where you kind of see like, he definitely had a little bit of narcissistic, like even the little moments you could say like some of this was like he has some traits where it's like, all right,
I
that
think
one.
it's all about him, man.
That's how he
I think it's
promoted.
all about him, dog. You think that's what happened when you like the smartest person in your circle,
Yeah.
or you think you are.
Yeah.
Think
You think you can manipulate everything around you, and a lot of time it worked in your favor. And then when it don't work, you don't know what to do.
Right.
He had to do this though, bro. Like looking back, especially the first season, it was no way. His ambition was like next level.
through the roof.
Like even when he go to the hobby joint,
Yeah,
the nigga doesn't even. He's just going to get a little bit of coke for
He
his
has no
man.
plan.
Hobby say I sell big weight, and he like front me a brick. This nigga doesn't even know if he can move this brick.
Knows
But then
nothing
even
about it.
crazier, he puts on a bulletproof vest, says 10 feet from Hobby. Hobby can kill him at this point. He just seen his man almost die. you're willing to risk your life for a brick of cocaine that you don't even know if you can flip. Like, you know what I'm saying? But that's how much he was willing to like not be in that. So he was always going to be. It had to be this way, bro.
And Jerome was a weed seller.
Damn, I feel bad for Jerome.
Told him that coke wasn't. Fought him at every turn, bro.
So bad for Jerome, bro.
They the one worth
Feel
trouble.
bad for
That
Rome,
wasn't
man.
Louis though. Louis wanted it.
Who you think? And
Nah,
Louis-
see, boom. All right, so
Louis
let's talk
gonna
about
run
this
for the
real
rest
quick.
of their life, yeah.
That's exactly what. See, and we got that fucked up, and that's what rewatching shit does. I didn't know that at first because when he goes to Jerome to sell it, Jerome tells him no. He says it's not worth the trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Louis goes and knocks on his window later and was like, "Yo, you sure it's real?" Takes him to the joint. He sells the brick. In the car when he's trying to give Louis, this is when they see Alton. But when he's trying to give Louis her half, Louis tells him, he's like, you looking at that money like you want to make love to it. He was like, look, if you're smart right now, give your connect to the girl and get out of it. She tells him right there, she said, just get out. And he was like, then I won't get nothing. And he was like, I'm telling you, it's not worth it. He was like, so why would you bring me in there? Because Louis said, I didn't want you to die. What, I'm going to lose you to some Russian mobster? That whole thing was her looking out for him. She didn't even want no bread. She just knew he got himself in a situation that she couldn't. So it's funny when he always tells Louis he built this or whatever. He would have died within 24 hours if Louis didn't do that for him.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just funny how, like, you know what I'm saying?
So, the game, it's a cautionary tale if nothing else, bro.
That game is
Real cautionary
That
tale.
game destroyed
for your ass
everybody,
right
bro.
there.
Go
Look
to
at
jail.
the, look at the outcomes, bro.
The streets is undefeated.
Even Oso ain't safe, bro. Think in Mexico, he got his little wrestling gym.
Oso was good though.
He gonna go back to North Carolina and see his family.
I've been mad at kill Oso. Oso played. He played.
That
He
nigga
played.
was
He
a
played.
tough position, boy.
He played a good.
I feel like he's
he
never
played
been
a
rich the
dope-
whole series, bro.
Nah.
I feel he never
He's
been
been
rich.
Also got the bad stick under the.
How much?
dick.
Then
Yeah.
Franklin gave him some bread though.
Nah.
Yeah, but he's just never been like rich. Like for
never-
all the
he
shit he's
never-
done, he's just never been rich.
Also
like,
wanted to
you know
get
Been
in
in
and
the
get the
trenches,
fuck.
man.
Yeah.
But Teddy and Franklin kept pulling him back in.
Also been in the
And he
trenches
was
the
fucking with
whole
the,
6
DA
seasons.
Chuck, like Roy said, the game undefeated. Chuck put it perfectly, bro. Chuck said, "Yo, the game is like a casino, and being like the game is like being inside a casino, and the game is the house. You never beat the house. You can be up one day, you can win 5,000, but as long as you stay in that casino, you will eventually lose, bro. And it don't matter how high you rise in that casino, you can't beat the house.
Bro, like,
And the
if
game
I
is
don't
the
know
house,
no
bro.
drug dealer that retired off the drug. Man. I don't know
Franklin was on top for 5 years, bro. He got to let the rest.
That's a long time.
He got to let the rest of his life like this, bro.
That's a long time.
I'm mad it
Potentially.
was that, like, you know what I'm saying?
5 years of
like,
glory,
yeah,
bro. You
just
go out
the-
like that, yeah. And some niggas it's worth it. For some niggas,
Yeah,
they'll
because it
tell
started in 83, ended in 90.
83,
Yeah.
yeah.
for some niggas, they'll tell you it's worth it, man.
Shout out to Leon.
They'll tell you that it's worth
Yeah,
it.
your license don't even expire in that time. The time that Frank lived the whole life, your license ain't even like.
That's
know
but
what
you
I'm
gotta
saying?
think
You
all
gotta get
these
your
all these kingpin niggas.
Yeah,
Mitch,
Rayful Peak was only what 3.5
Like
years.
3 years,
Yeah,
bro.
I'm about to say
Shit
yeah.
was
that-
short.
these niggas runs be short, bro.
Yeah.
You be on top 3 summers, spending 50 years in jail though. Like,
Yeah.
that shit is
For
not
real,
worth
though.
it, bro.
real.
But the stories last forever though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stories.
You
Oh
gonna
my
be in
God,
you gonna be in
bro.
the story forever. You
That's why
niggas
I can't watch everybody interview. I'm like, dog, I do not want to hear the story.
Niggas talk about Alpo and them taking them bike rides
so
down
sick of
to
it.
Virginia
I'm
Beach. Still to this
still
day,
to
they
this
still
day,
talk
right?
about
I'm
that.
sick of it.
Riding them motorbikes down the street, throwing cookouts for the whole hood.
I
buying
wonder if they could
everybody-
do it all over again, would they though? That's what I like. You know
I
what
think
I'm
a lot of
saying?
them would,
and a lot of
bro.
them probably would though.
You know
bro.
why they would though? It's because like you got to think how many people out here come, they live, they die, and nobody remembers their name.
Facts.
They never existed in the
It's the
great
J
in the
joint.
great scheme of things.
I'd rather-
Some people would rather die.
I'd rather
infamous.
we rather die enormous than live dormant.
That's how we on it.
Like, that's
You know what I'm
it.
saying? That's
Like,
how a lot of people think. They like, I don't want this mediocre come, live, die type.
Yeah.
I want y'all gonna know me for something. I don't give a fuck what it is. Y'all gonna remember that I was here.
In the street code, we have extorted drug dealers. We have a nice history of extorted drug
And that should make you look at the niggas that was like in your neighborhood that was just like bums walking around telling stories that you be like, damn, maybe this nigga was he actually lived a life
He
that
had
you
to be
never
free.
you never thought about, bro.
I think if Frank could do it all over again, he would, Joe.
We ain't do it worse.
Yeah, I honestly, if it was
he
between that and just living a 9-to-5 life, and I think he'd do it all over.
I do
same
too,
way.
because I think he he's so smart that he could figure his way out. He could figure out how to.
And I think he's really holding on to what he said at the end. Like in his mind, he's quote unquote free from the boy. Like he still think it's that pride though. It goes back to the narcissistic pride though.
The crazy part is he asked since he was still saving his life, bro.
Yeah, for not giving him the house. That's
Yes,
number one, because
'cause
it
he
allowed
wouldn't
him to
have nowhere
squat
to
in there.
stay.
He had nowhere to stay.
He
Like,
would have just
still,
been on,
yeah.
like literally on the street, bro.
Yeah,
She was saving his life, bro.
still being a mom.
She knew he wasn't gonna get that bread from Teddy for real. She knew that money was
She just-
tied to jail.
To me, she cared what happened to Alton.
Nah,
she was
I don't
ready
think
to-
that was the reason,
Yeah,
bro.
it's not. It was because she was trying to like not come back.
I don't think that was an emotional.
She never
decision.
wanted to come back to California.
She was going to kill him regardless.
She brought
Like, it
the
had
gun
nothing to
with
do
her.
Yeah, she brought the gun
Like
with
it
her.
ain't like she stole a gun from one of them. She brought the gun with her.
The
with
scene where he's
intentions
talking to
do
her
that.
and she's like, I'm going to go with you to the drop off, leave them behind. I'm going to
I
go
was
with you to the
mad
drop
with that.
off, and then you'll never see me again. She was saying she knew she was going to kill him. Like that was already in the case. She was just trying to find out about Alton. Just as a just for her own peacefulness. She was going to smoke him regardless, though. He was never going to make that
She
transfer.
knew she was going. She was like, if I'm telling,
She said it in the jail. She was
I'ma
like, it was
be
the
a-
only way I'd have been able to live with myself. Like she knew she was
I'm
going.
gonna be a martyr for it.
Yeah, that was planned out.
Yeah, Frank, that crumble. I gotta watch when the crumbles start, bro. It's probably early too. Probably start season 2.
It's when Reed takes the bread from him.
Yeah, that's right.
When he says on the phone, he said you got 20. He said, look, I made a mistake. Blah blah blah. Reed was like, nah, it's too, like, you know what I'm saying, it's too late. If you want bricks, I suggest you buy them from Louis. And he's like, look, if I don't get my money in 24 hours, I'll do everything in my power to make your life miserable. And Reed said, I'd be careful. I was you. You think you've lost everything now? Just wait. And that's the spiral. Right from there, cue the spiral, bro. Because after that, he was on his head.
Where you got his father Slice?
Slice. That's another thing they'll tell you, Frank.
A good thing about the rewatch too, though, is
Frank's
like you get the. I'm more interested. Like
Reed, you should have gave
I'm
him
more
something.
tied to Reed's story. He came a long way too, though. That's the like. I didn't care as much as first because when I first started watching it, was like, all right, I just want to see the Franklin scenes. Like I really don't care about everybody else. But now that I'm rewatching and I see how far, though, his first drug deal, he was a shit show. He didn't know what to do. He was uncomfortable. Like him and Franklin kind of came the same path. They just on two different sides, bro.
Yeah.
But they eventually. Reed was squeamish the first time he smoked the
that's
nigga.
Why he
Though.
had Gustavo with him. He wasn't a real good
Yeah.
dealer to me. He was never.
Yeah.
It was Gustavo, and Gustavo know what he.
And the earlier
really
nigga,
do.
the nigga that
Yeah.
killed the nigga he did, the other nigga. I
He
forget
was
his name.
never. He was just like fronting. Everybody else, he was just.
Wow, that
He was squeamish the first time. Remember we went to the Harvey crib and Harvey was the nigga was screaming and he's sitting there screaming or whatever. And look at him now, Reed a certified Grim Reaper. Like he came along, like that nigga came. He came a long way.
That the way he looked at Sissy when he was on that phone, like, bitch, you don't give a fuck out of my
Yeah,
face.
he said, you
Actually, about
serious? I
this nigga.
shot him twice.
I seen. I was like, oh, he about to get smoked.
That nigga didn't give a fuck what she was talking about, man. And listen, for all y'all late Snowfall watchers, we've been talking about Snowfall for
Like
for
5
years,
years.
bro.
Shout out to Damson, bro.
Please go.
He was 23 his first scene.
Go
He
tune in,
39.
man.
Yeah,
Crazy,
Shout out
right?
Damson.
all y'all deserve to take a bow.
Go tune in, man. Please, y'all missed something special right there.
We ain't gonna get that. We ain't never gonna get that again.
Y'all got anything else?
Cut it off.
Are we good?
Cut the camera off.
Guys, we out, man. It's the most unknown podcast.